Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about Trim-Tex Super L Bead. So we've talked about super and giant L beads in previous videos. We talked about them or showed them in use around window returns, which is a great application for these. But in this instance, this is a completely different application, and I'll get into that in just a minute. But just to recap, the super L bead is essentially like a regular 1/2 inch or 5/8 L bead, but it has an extended face with pre-scored lines at the back. So you can see there's a pre-scored line at 1 inch and 5/8, another one at 2 1/8, one at 2 5/8, and one at 3 1/8. So depending on how long your application is or how long your return is, you could use those pre-scored lines. You simply bend the back and then you tear that pre-scored line off to lengthen the back of the face of your super L bead. So super and giant L beads, it's essentially the same concept, except a giant L bead is that much bigger. So the super L bead is smaller than the giant L bead. So as I mentioned, we've used this bead in the past. We used it for window returns, but in this particular application, the reason we used it was due to time constraints. So as you can see above me, the T-bar ceiling is already all installed. We're just waiting on the tiles to go in, but you can see the electrical pot lights are in, the mechanical work is in, the sprinklers are in. So there was a big rush to get a lot of this rough-in work finished, and instead of delaying the project and waiting for everyone to be done until we're completely done taping and mudding, what we opted to do was purchase the super L bead, and as soon as we installed this along the perimeter of all these bulkheads, they didn't have to wait for us to be done our 3 coats of mud, our sanding. We instead were able to install this right away, and regardless of if we were done the taping and mudding on the bottom half, the painters were able to roll the face, and then the T-bar was able to get installed right away. So we didn't hold anybody up. We actually gained time on this job by using this product. Installation is simple. All you have to use is a utility knife, and we like to use a speed square to square up our cut. So we simply score that a few times, and then you use a pair of tin snips to cut the back of the mud leg, and then you simply bend and snap your piece to your correct measurement. For the actual installation, we like to use a bead of siliconized acrylic caulk along the back, and then you simply stick it up to the face, and then you use a stapler to staple it in place. You can also use Trim-Tex drywall adhesive. That works great. So very simple installation and a great product by Trim-Tex. I'd also like to introduce my friend Manuel.
Hey everyone.
Manuel is going to be spearheading a series of Spanish speaking videos, so make sure to keep an eye out for those. Thanks for watching.